almost. That means it's not Christmas yet. Hello, everyone. Welcome all to the grand event of the year. The favorites of the year. The one, the only, Turnabout Christmas! Hello. You are all welcome to the greatest event of the year. Okay, that's a lie. It's not the greatest event, but it's a great event every year. The yearly tradition of Turnabout Christmas. Now you may be wondering, what's Turnabout? In reality, Turnabout Christmas is just my lame excuse to replay Turnabout Spies every year around Christmas time because it's Christmas. And it has some of the most iconic moments of the entire series. So, for those who were here last year, you know the drill. Each day of the trial is one day of the stream. That's why Turnabout Christmas is a 3-day event. That's kind of how Turnabout Replay will work as well. We'll usually get both. But the difference is with Turnabout Replay also being could also some years will be the greatest Chronicles. We'll kind of go by with how I did it at work. So, like I was saying, but some years with Turnabout Replay, it could be the greatest Chronicles. That situation is one part. So it'd be like either a day. So, like, Turnabout Replays, the greatest Chronicle years will be probably a little longer and not like a 100 day. And we'll figure out how things will go when it comes to like not a first game. This year is very simple because it was Turnabout Samurai that one. So we'll figure things out as we go. Because this is the only game where trials are like 3 days. So the Greatest Attorney Chronicles is easy too because most like the parts are like 2.5 hours. And that's usually where we strive for these streams. So, but this isn't the time to talk about Turnabout Replay. Turnabout Replay will be January this year's Turnabout Replay. So Turnabout Replay, Turnabout Samurai, will be January 9th through January 11th. I'll make promos for it later. So wise in game. We'll get to them as we get to them because that's just how it is usually. So, and remember, after Turnabout Christmas, I'm taking a stream hiatus next week. So, I guess you could say as you see Turnabout Christmas, you won't see me until next year. But you really won't because I like to take that I do like to take the last week off of Christmas off, so that way I can, just relax and like chill. But I still might game collapse. But I won't hit the go live. Anyways, it's something I forgot to do before stream, so let's switch over. No, it was not signed into my. So yeah, game. You probably couldn't hear the music the entire time, and I truly am sorry for that. But now you should now hear the music. So now we can officially start. Wait, no, hold on. I have to decrease the width of that because apparently the Greatest Attorney Chronicles and Venonette are different and stuff. So I apologize. Truly, But now we can start our Turnabout goodbye, or Turnabout Christmas is a go. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You're suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, bitch. It and worse. Remember, this is all before investigations, so I can't make classic investigation jokes because investigation hasn't happened. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Right in Co Law offices. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Hold on, I have to turn up the music a little bit. It's a little low on my end. I know I listen to like this all the time at work because this is the kind of stuff that's my on my goddamn top songs of 2023 on Spotify. Which is no surprise because three of my top artists all time actually. That is no joke either. Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh. Is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and forge anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Groot Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! Not much for rushing spring waters. Next in TV news, a large undefined mammal was sighted at Groot Lake. It wasn't an undefined animal. It was a fucking bull. It was like one of those inflatable steel samurai things. But we're not supposed to know that yet! Oh no! Guys, this is the second year of Turnabout Christmas. I'm already spoiling the whole thing. I'm kidding, no. You come here knowing to be spoiled. The town is buzzing with excitement. Has anything ever happened in this town? Except for crazy murders. Locals are calling it Grudy. And a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident that Grudy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show some real news for a change? Nick? Huh? The water pressure is kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have you spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you in a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Grid Lake, but this time, it's murder. Cats! Grid Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department reveal that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth's long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? Now what would he be going to get himself arrested on the suspect of murder? Hello, Jiz. What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yikes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me, and I called him. We got bigger things to worry about than that! They arrested Edgeworth! What? You mean the prosecutor? I mean, what other Edgeworth do we know? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder! Won't be his last. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. The events of Ace Attorney Investigations hasn't happened yet. It won't for another couple years. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? Well, ask all the important questions. That's for sure. I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. But before, as tradition, what do you think of this, Maya? You know, I think it's developing a nice luster. I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We gotta go. We got work to do. I suppose you're right. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. Yeah, I don't think we can just go over to the detention center and just have an Edgeworth be like, "Yep, okay, gotcha. You're gonna defend me in court." Nah. He's gonna be all moody about it because he hasn't matured into the cool guy yet. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. And as per tradition, we must examine Mia's desk. If you had more clients, I'd probably stay here more often. Lately, I've been spending more and more time on the couch watching TV. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one. It made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt, too. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. We'll save Charlie for last. It looks like a cleaning day at the hotel across the way. I heard they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer just right. Okay. Is it too early to make Gatewater Land jokes? It probably is. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Nice to know that. Alright, let's go. Figured it. We can talk to Edgeworth later. December 25th, Crude Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Crude Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around there. Questioning people, probably. Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal! There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. As any good Ace Attorney can. You only have one day for everything. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who Shut up. Just you try saying that again. What, you're gonna try to dock his salary pay? You're the one who keeps getting your salary cut, Gumshoe. But you never lose that detective spirit. Just like Detective Bad always told you. I can make that joke because Turnabout Resonance has happened. Canonly. I'll make you sorry if you do. Keep up the detective spirit. Every time we do Turnabout every Christmas, I've played more Ace Attorney games since then. I think. Well, no, because last year I have only played the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, but now that I've played Investigations, and next year we'll have a Polish Justice under our belt too. For sure. Maybe Dual Destiny. Well, especially also probably Investigations too as well. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe is kind of scary today. Well, his partner just got arrested on the suspect of murder. Which, like I said, won't be the last time. Sorry for bringing up Turnabout Airlines again. I'm very sorry. Recruits. Hey, Gumshoe. Haven't seen me in a while, have you? And you'll never see this face again. Only on our yearly outings. I'm not saying that because we're done with Phoenix Wright games. It's just, Gumshoe isn't in the new trilogy. Which is sad. Well, I mean, we still get him in Investigations too, but... Ah! Hey, you're that guy! Hair butts! No. Larry's in the park. Wait, no. Larry's here today. I think. No, Larry's not. No, Larry comes in tomorrow. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. I mean, who else do you expect to have who else do you expect Edgeworth to... Who else do you think is Edgeworth eventually gonna say yes to for letting them, Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth has actually asked us to defend him yet. We haven't even gotten to see him yet. Huh. Yeah, we haven't even gone to the detention center yet, Gumshoe. Oh, you don't say. That badge! I know it's not a prosecution badge, but I like showing it off to people. How many times have I shown it? Oh, wait, no, sorry. Can't say about anything about Investigations, because candidly, investigation stuff hasn't happened. Well, except for Turnabout Resonance. We can joke about Turnabout Resonance like I did earlier with Detective Bat. You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. You gotta show that to someone who needs it. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the pink, fluffy pink cloud lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. I was about to say Miles Edgeworth, but then I remember we're not playing Investigations. We finished Investigations, actually. Oh my gosh, VTuber Studios is so laggy. Let me see if I can do something to fix that. Let me try turning it camera on and off. Because I might have to reset. Okay. Head in the hall? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. Objection, but I don't know that yet. It actually happened right before Christmas because unless that means it's not Christmas yet. There was a boat out in Grid Lake. In that boat, there were 2 men. Oh, right, there were 2 times gunshots heard. The one I was thinking about was the one that happened not on the boat. One of those men shot the other with the pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth, a cop who arrived on the scene and arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Don't lose that detective spirit, Gumshoe. Remember what Detective Bad always told you. Except the fact that he's the answer got through, but Right. Who cares what the witness says? I do. I'm literally a lawyer. That's literally part of my job description is to care what the witness will say. I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. I mean, it's a pretty open and shut case from just the looks of it. Nobody's even really taking the investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney at tomorrow's trial? He hasn't gotten one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Like I said, it's a pretty open and shut case. Well, why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. Isn't it obvious? Use your brain, Gumshoe. When you guys showed up, I figured he asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Yet. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you're wearing isn't some fancy piece of metal. But it is just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Objection! Nailed it. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyways, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. No, they won't. Was there only that one witness? Yup. It was a pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. So, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I had forgotten. Actually, it's December 19th. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? I'm getting you a samurai dog. Talk to Santa. I feel the winter's chill from the bare leaves today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. It's a sign that's like Rose Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. But no waterfall. Not many pickers that come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay, actually, we do have to go talk to Edward now. December 25th. Detention center. You know, Nick, we've been all here. We've been here one time or another, haven't we? Right, because we all have that. We're all inducted members of the arrested on the suspect of murder. Sure, we all have been we're all inducted in the has been a suspect of a murder club. By the way, do we officially let Francesca in that club? Because Lang did it as a way to get to the truth. Yeah, no, we still induct her in the club. I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Just been arrested on the suspect of murder, Maya. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? No, not at all. Nah, it's a trick. Laughing will get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have much free time. We don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. In fact, I'm here to help. Yes, you do. Fuck! Saw right through us. Actually, he's right. I like how I did it. Where it's like, fuck, he's onto us. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Don't worry, I'll save the day. And then you can save the day in like 2 years. It's fine. You know, after I'm done attorneying for a while, I'll be done like attorneying for like 7 years. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. It's tradition! Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Good one, right? I'm not that hard up. Not yet. But what do you mean by that? Literally everyone else told you no! Me? Trust a wet behind the ear lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. But hey, I've never lost a trial yet. That comes in like 3 more trials. Wait, no, 4 more trials. I forgot about Rise from the Ashes for a second. What? My case is nearly hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. And why don't you just say yes to the one guy who was letting you defend? What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they would lack confidence. After all, if they get every single one of their clients declared guilty, I don't believe it. You're turning down the one guy who's defeated you in court. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. I'll get to the bottom of the truth. I always do. I'm Phoenix right after all. Actually, one time I was you. Soon I'll be Apollo's justice. And one time I was some very old guy named Renosuke Nadado. I'm saying that because Renosuke is clearly dead by this point. In your particular, I cannot ask to do this. But Larry's gonna get involved too. And you know, when something's felt, it's usually the ones. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, and I will make you say yes to letting me defend you. Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You have only been in 3 trials. Yet you're turning down the one guy who's willing to help you. I know why you're turning Phoenix down, because this is my 3rd time playing Turnabout, guys. But you're just being a moody bitch. Okay? It's fine. You get way cooler later. It's fine. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. Well, you helped me with Turnabout Samurai, so thank you. Which we'll learn about in Turnabout Replay. Turnabout Samurai, January 9th through the 11th. But your luck has bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Then let me have experience, Edgeworth! Nick! He's insulting you, Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Because he's right. The murder took place at Grid Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. Around 11:50 p.m. on December 24th. The lake is a long way from your office and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. You will tell me. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Rudy. Huh? That's a lie. I want to see Grudy. Of course he went to go see Grudy! That big steel samurai nerd he is! Look, I can make jokes about this because obviously I don't think it's a big secret that he's a big steel samurai nerd. Because why else would he help, right, in Turnabout Samurai? Rudy? What's that? Tell you later. Just talk to us. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Too late, Maria. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Deal 6. Look, just go away and leave me alone. Okay? Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's investigate elsewhere. But Nick... I think... Oh, right, isn't there something we have to talk to Edgeworth? Comes you now that we... Oh, yeah. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. Yeah, there's kind of 2 reasons. Obviously, because it's a very hopeless case. And then obviously, a lot of people... And yeah, of course, as Edgeworth said himself, that he's made so many defense attorneys lose. If you defended him and you lost, your reputation would sure suffer. What more? That case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they had a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Only because he requested me to. But no, I'm not. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. That's just because he's a big Steel Samurai nerd. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. Because edgy backstory! You should have heard him talk about you after that trial. Edgy backstory time, not yet! He keeps saying, right, over and over. Nick, not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? Edgy backstory! I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir? What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess that you heard. I gotta go. Any last thing you want to ask me before I head back? Will the obster report get up? Sorry, Turnabout Sister joke. But you know, we're not doing Turnabout Samurai Sisters this year for Turnabout Replay. Because Turnabout Samurai won. Oh, well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the obster report yet. Still waiting for it myself. Actually, say if you get time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something else to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. Well, what? We would like to take a look around the park. Can we all walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, you don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. December 25th, Grid Lake, Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Grid Lake? Yep. I'm not sure Warden's a wowzer, though. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand! Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great! With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? I know, we didn't try the Samurai Dogs in Turnabout Blaze, but you know, Turnabout Blaze hasn't happened yet. Candidly. They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. Wait, Turnabout Blaze hasn't happened yet. I just said that. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Not at all. Time to examine everything. Wow, Grid Lake is really big. Maybe if you go stand in it and you. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Grid Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago when they used to grow grudes here. Wow, no way. Oh, sure, it's because the lake looks like a grude when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a grude, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Huh? I almost didn't see that sign post. Left boat dock's right exit. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. A line up for elastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog you need it here. I doubt anyone would sit here on a day like this. Except for maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Huh? Someone left poppers here. You know, you pull the string and yeah, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Isn't it obvious? Poppers. Take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where did they go? Into my pockets. Poppers, a classic party noise maker. Pull the string and it goes bang! Not very clue-worthy. Hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks like it's half baked. The banner reads samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Yeah. Something smells. Yeah, that's everything in here. Onwards! To the boat rental shop. I'm kidding. No. To the woods. December 25th. Crude Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look! Someone's camping. They got guts camping at the scene of a murderer. Especially with no camping sign. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. But first, examination. This SUV is seeing better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I just wondering why camping pots and pans are made of aluminum. They didn't talk about that in any law books. There's no law saying they had to be made out of aluminum. I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the seat. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. What if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they would have signs like that. Oh. This camera has a mic attached. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set up to respond to voices. Well then, what then? These things? The potty poppers? Bang! Click, 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 click. Well, it responded. Yow! Hey you! Give me your hands off that! On the Sam Hill. Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Ah, what? Huh? Sorry, nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back later. Actually, we'll get my future client to do so. I'll pay you back. Why do y'all think it's enough party poppers in a place like this? Oh. What? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know all y'all Yanks say. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. They must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now? A chaperone? Basically. Yeah, no. Rather, we're sorta friends? Yeah, just figure out how well you're gonna say it for be chums pity's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Pop's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Hi, I'm Phoenix Wren. I'm a novice defense attorney who is trying to get a childhood friend to let me defend him in court. Is that enough? Is that not enough stutter for you? Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am! Text that I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Here's my attorney's badge. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? Does this look like a police badge to you? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of those lawsuits all over me over that film now. Nope. We'll pay you for the film. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle the meaner things than y'all. Things than you. No, that's not it at all. We were just wondering about what you saw on the lake last night. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? That's cool! Why did y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally! Some cooperation! You two, y'all can have some... Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't buy it hard. Come to think of it, where did my get to? Sorry. I'm a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never mind you, honey. I can talk into Yanks for y'all if if it pleases y'all. Thanks. I'll think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lada Hut, but you can call me Lada. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. When in doubt, just show your attorney's badge. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyways? Last night. I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. Not so Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat yesterday. I reckon I might have seen. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good old 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke me off. Kinda hard to remember which I've seen when. So what is it you do, Lada? Huh? Me? Ha! Y'all don't really want to know, do ya? Do ya? Actually, I'm a research student that's going to you. Right in the heart of the heartlands. Wow! Neat! Hey, she's a research student at a university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Photographing. Didn't I tell you all already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite a camera you got there. Y'all better know it is. It's German made. A genuine Schellen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's the device you have stuck to the camera? Device? Your camera went off by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh yeah, that mic triggers the shutters whenever it detects a certain sound. It's programmed to pick up loud noises, right? A programmable camera? Neat! Oh, have more... Lada? Eat? So your camera. It's triggered on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the paper researching, he was shot with pistol. A pistol. Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to your party popper? Our party popper? Yes, it would. Your camera. Did it get a picture of the murder. Didn't it get a picture of the murder? Did it? Hey! Y'all pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, but I don't remember if there's anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Do we go back to the office? Yes, we have to go to the Criminal Defense Department. December 25th, the Police Department. Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting. Hey! Things are coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in some for bad news. I know I was reading my defense of it. Sorry, I'm in drawing blank right now. But no witty response like... These are detective stats. There's computers and files on each and one of them. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect, probably because they're out in the mood. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at the desk. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright. Hands on the wall. Don't even think about escaping. I got my eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing imagine training for arrests. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babe in the Uniform calendar. My bad. That must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Grood Lake? Grood excited. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Hey, isn't that the police department? Is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It looks more like Provo Badger. Yeah, because that looks like Provo Badger. That's Provo Badger. But, for now it is the Blue Badger until, It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned the mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department. It's the last thing I do. Good luck. Godspeed, Chief. You will do wonders. And you'll get into a theme park one day, too. Alright, let's talk. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. So can I DM? Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. How did the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. But I am not related to this case yet. I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth is a human like you or me. Still, I have a feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone see that? That Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Hey, as of right now, I'm not related to this case right now. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. I'll see by that I do. Because he's gonna like it one way or another. He needs your help, and you're the only one to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edwards so much? Well, I think that's obvious. Turnabout Resonance. Now that I play, oh my gosh! Now that I played Turnabout, now that I played Investigation, oh my gosh, the trust between Edgeworth and Gumshoe's trust for Edgeworth is so much more clear. It's amazing how one episode can change everything. It explains so much. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other. That's how it works. I don't think he really trusts you. You're just by him through thick and thin. A working relationship. See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation. See, he trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us. And because you probably never forgot what Detective Bad has told you, never lose that detective spirit. By the way, how is Detective? I mean, if we're gonna talk, how is Detective? He's still in the police force because, like I said, Turnabout Blaze hasn't happened yet. See, Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I mean, I can trust him. He's just a little intimidating at this point. I was wondering, did you ever get that officer report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you. Thank you. And please let me know when it's been updated. I'm sorry, updating officer reports is a joke that will never die in the Ace Attorney community. Nick? Huh? Can you show me the photo of the victim? Face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just had this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. I forgot how old is Maya in this game. So Maya's 17 here. She would have just been in a little baby. She would have been in a baby during DL6. Well, I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, Detective. Alright. I think we have to go back to the office real quick. What is it? Oh! Nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that officer report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sid. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberger's office? Right! That guy! That's the last name I expected to come up. It was the first I expected, but then again, this is my third time playing this episode. Maybe I should go talk to him. For real time's sake. December 25th, Grossberger's office. It's been a while since I was here last. Mr. Grossberger is out as usual. Hey Nick, look out over on the wall. That painting is still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Mr. Grossberger and Red White. She kept track of all of White's extortions and blackmail rackets. Before we leave. It's tradition we must investigate everything. I saw it in my mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey Nick! I want a desk like that in our office too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I mean, for me. You better start saving your allowance then. An expectant-looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive-looking books. They mock me. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well, then let's take them back to our office. You won't miss them. We don't need them. In that case, can we take that wood bear? It's just kind of cute. Why is the wall there a different color? A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh? What happened to it? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it to someone, some romantic love interest. Love blossoms eternal, Nick. Yeah. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available. I think it's our Charlie. I think our Charlie is cuter. Right. He's a really cute plant. Why do you think I've been keeping him up for? I know, guys. To be fair, like I said, I follow the Ace Attorney account on X, and I know, and I seen the post they posted today about the artwork scenes, and how they showed like law office and like Charlie still there. So a table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. We should put things on our client's table too. I'm not really into smoking. We could put out candy or gum. Classy. Oh, that's back to Grady Park to do any investigation we can. Let's see if Lana's got anything yet. I know we don't have to go to boat rentals. December 25th, Grady Lake Woods. Hey y'all! Lana! Wait up a sec. We got a bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who's that shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle Wolfram. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. I reckon no. What's that? Now why don't y'all don't think I can pull one over me just because you speak the lingo? I know enough to know that when you see the murders, you'd best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lana! What? Can y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I was important yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the side of the cops. Well, I'm on the side of the cops. One cop trusts me. Sure that his salary gets keep getting cut and paid. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell ya. Oh no. Don't let your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Oh, what's that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot Dawn. Left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, exactly did you see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Now do we go back to... No. Okay, Crude Lake. Public beach. Looks like the police have given up on their interviewing. Hey! Oh my gosh, it's Santa Claus! Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick! You know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Well, Larry? If something smells, it's usually the butts. What are you doing here? Being desperately in love with a girl. Well, it's the still samurai outfit. Is it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs, small one. Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl can't count and so deserves the best. You'll forget all about her eventually soon, but... Counts? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Beyonce's fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all like, you go, girlfriend, you know? She brought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Back off. She's 17. Okay. I don't even want to get started with him and Pearls, but we don't have to this time around because Pearl doesn't get introduced until Justice for All, which we're lucky he's not in. Because the moment I'm thinking about comes in the Stolen Turnabout, which is in Trials and Tribulations. Nick, who's she? She's not she's my assistant. Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, my Faye. I'm, the little sister. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. She's not my little sister. No, I'm not Nick's older sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. As per tradition. Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. Of course, because you blew it all on Beyonce. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, you let her at your dogs. You won't have any left for any other customers. Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know. How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? She had nothing to do with the first turnabout. What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? But Larry, you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey! You're looking at a bonfire high school junior graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, it's that? Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Let's go showing it to me then. Gee. Hey Larry, do you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Oh. What's it? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo is blurry. It was taken last night. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. You wouldn't have been standing out here you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyways, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat! The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles. Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah. He's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course! Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? No, this is not edgy backstory time! That's just regular backstory time. But first, let's talk about the samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they're kind of look Groody shaped. Oh, well, originally they were Groody dogs. You know, like, guard dogs. Samurai thing was the fiancé thing. Oh, she's my woman, you know? Yeah. She was all, change the name and you go to fan. Sounds like she's listening. She made that pan. Larry, does she think you're a girl or a guy? Man, kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. But that just seems wrong. Oh, guess what? Getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What's that big news? Big news? Yeah, Groody! Groody? Alright, time for epic backstory time! So, Mr. Edgeworth, was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stuck in the butt, and he always will be. A little bit. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer. Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a prospect underneath? No, he's a prosecuting attorney! That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer! You didn't know this, Larry? Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Oh, the reason why we stopped hanging out with him? Or as I should say, tragic backstory! Do you know Nick? Epic backstory time over! What's Groody? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in the Spirit Lake. Giant mysterious monster. Groody. Or an idiot with an inflammable steel samurai. Monster? Yay! Here, check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow. You're really real? Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah. It's a log or something. Right? It's an inflatable steel samurai! Yeah, that's why Edgeworth was here, because of Groody. He said it was because of Groody, but we know it's an inflatable steel samurai, which makes our jokes about Edgeworth being. You guys, I'm still gonna make that objection that LOL called Edgeworth Goes to a Steel Samurai convention. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. Bro, you owe me. Bro, you owe me for defending you. Well, 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Okay, that's all we're gonna get out of it. Wait, now hold on. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm just a simple vendor of samurai dogs. Dig? Nah, we don't need to. I think I remember where to go. I think we go back here. December 25th. Grossberg's Law Office. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's, something, are you not? I was Surrender City, yes, Phoenix Earth. Aha! And you are. You're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes! Oh, you come a lot to look like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, the days of my like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberger, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? It's my attorney's badge. You've really grown into this. You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud Mia would be if she could see you now. She said I was more worried. She was more worried about me than anything. Aw, just go on and take the compliment, will you? Since we are here, so this camera was on the lake. Was on the lake. Takes photos whenever it hears an explosion sound. That's what she said. Ah, just what happened to be said. And it just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing at the lake. Yes, that was the. It was to photograph shooting stars. Shooting stars. Explosion. What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of the witness of your Earth. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Yeah, he's working for you. Do you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hemorrhoid. Robert Hemorrhoid. Mr. Hemorrhoid. You said this man is the man. You say this is the man the Miles Edge were shot. Allegedly. So this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yeah. Allegedly. You can't really say that for sure. I'm not sure where it's to make a good thing or whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Alright, understandable. Thank you for your time. I'm kidding, no one has to talk to you. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. Well, not anymore because we presented evidence first. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hasn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberger, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my dessert. Old bitter desserts. Who's this Hemorrhoid guy anyways? Mr. Hemorrhoid? He was the defense attorney in that case. Alright, it's time for tragic backstory time! That case. Yes, the deal is 6 incident. Tragic backstory time! Wait, no, that's coming later. That's when Edward tells us the story. Deal 6. Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mio's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at the loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Is that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirits of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The deal 6 is... Yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Because we will enter 3 episodes about Christmas! As you can tell, I played the one too many times. As in, I played it more than once. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirits of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammer won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. The police blamed my mother for calling her a fraud. Because in defense, the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, never really saw his true victim. The one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberger? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. Deal 6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh yeah, I guess this is tragic backstory time! What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. And show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Misty Faye. Mother Maya Faye. Show this photograph to Miles then. He'll have something to say to you then. No time to go to the office. December 25th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? No concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. We have more evidence to show you. What's that? Not in the mood for ideal banter, right? I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth. Did you shoot him? What do you think, right? Well, the truth is, I've always been told to trust in my clients, but you're gonna teach me that otherwise in about 4 cases. AKA farewell, my turnabout. I don't think you're the kind. I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. What's that? I'm not in the mood for ideal banter, right? Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, right? You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you started something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. I'm more connected than you think, Edgeworth. You know whom I was studying under, right? So, you think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Alright, so let me show you the evidence again. What's that? I'm not in the mood for ideal banter, right? Sorry. Okay. I guess there is no... The DL6 incident was when my father died. Tragic backstory time! A weird car? Is it there? Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it was a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear that he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hemorrhoid that cleared the suspect's name. And Hemorrhoid, the victim of the Grid Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean you're... Strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now this. About to end? Well, the statute of limitations is up in a couple of days. The L6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. On December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations of the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitation runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from the public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, your father was a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes. Will you? I kinda wanna say no. I kinda wanna say no. I forgot what happens if we say no. Sorry, Edgy. No way. Right. Nick? Hey, don't look at me. Don't look so serious, guys. I was kidding. Just a little joke. There's nothing little. Oh, or joke-like about it. Did you not hear my great impression of Larry Butts? That was funny. Nick, do it over. Yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? Thank you, Wright. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. I mean, you helped me with Turnabout Samurai. Huh? My letter of request. Please give us the gumshoe. Oh, he's gonna be over the moon when we give him this. Well, I guess we should What's that? Earthquake? Nick! Ah! Hold on. Ha! Whew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I mean, it's very. Earthquakes are very traumatic to somebody. To him. He has seismophobia. And that's how I know what the fear of earthquakes is. This is literally why I learned about what the fear of earthquakes are. Because tell him, Alexa, what is the fear of earthquakes? Alexa, what's the fear of earthquakes? I heard of running, but curling up in a ball is a defense mechanism. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth a lawyer request to get a technical. Gumshoe! December 25th. Police Department. Criminals affairs. Hey, what's going on here? What's wrong, detective? Wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. Whoops. What's all this about, pal? A lot of hearts. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, but I have something to give you. And you're gonna be like, over the fucking moon about it. No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't just go around covering up evidence. You're trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir! I have more evidence. Last time you checked. Hey, pal, there's only one thing I want to see from you. And that's the letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth for you to be his defense attorney. Okay, I'll show you it first. Look what I got! Hey, you did it, pal! Thought I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. I'll see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. Tragic I'm kidding. It's not tragic backstory right now. It does seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big earthquake. I'm going to check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Tragic backstory. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Tragic backstory. Okay, so where's our last year's save file from? Where's last year's? Did we not save last year? Oh, we might have not saved last year. Or what? Oh, this is last year's. This must have been last year's. So, I guess we can save over last year's. Because it makes sense of why it would be Rise from the beginning of Rise from the Ashes then. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a good audit prosecutor, right? A god. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. I fear no man. Looks over at Francesca. But that woman scares me. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Allegedly. You tell me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So what was your so he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. Guess that's something like me. That's what something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. You could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what a bad time. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Nope, nothing. We're not trying to contact any spirit mediums right now. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. It feels so nice to be in this courtroom again. And it not being an objection.lol. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. Like father, like daughter. You seriously think that I would stand here and not completely were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. You even got the judge scared. Well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call for its first witness. What's this guy? Is he royalty or something? Well, Edward said he was a god, so yeah, probably. How am I supposed to fight against this? Call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at this map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the middle of the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now this happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Over her head map. Testifies to the court about the arrest. Now, wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gravel onto the word guilty. That is your role. Objection. Your prosecution. The judge has more of a role than just saying guilty. Or not guilty in my case. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's when we found Mr. Edwards. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edwards. I see you very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Alright, right, case in point. A man called to the station around 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called the report. Are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Burke. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping with a lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of crime as fast as we could. How long was that between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 30 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto of the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing the department's secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Hey! It's only nice when Edgeworth does it. It's only funny when Edgeworth does it. Not much to look forward to these days. Don't lose that detective spirit, Gumshoe. I know Phoenix never meets Detective Bat, but still. There's no time to see Dark Danger. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him there? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. You have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Detective, this court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flammable comments from an ex-detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, a body was found on the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. You were shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike a bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. So we had to arrest Mr. Edwards. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. So sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found on the boat was the decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk. same evil laugh as Edgeworth's. There was fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Objection here. Objection, something about the right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. The site, detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullets matched the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean? Ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here doesn't know something as basic as ballistic markings. This is actually where I learned about ballistic markings. Glaring at me. Tisk, very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. But me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves the distinctive mark on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may have recalled, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! This is bad. This does make it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. How dare you call his gravel flimsy? How dare you, Von Karma? Ha! I can't believe you would say such a thing, Von Karma. Yes. How dare you just take that, Judge? This court will take a 10-minute recess. What's running this court anyways? That gives me an idea for another objection to law! It's whose court is this anyways? Where's the whole joke is the judge, it's everybody doing it's like a whose line is it anyways? But it's the court. Oh my gosh. Yes. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic idea. I'm writing this down. I'm doing it. This may be the next objection to law that comes out. Is the whose court is this anyways? December 26th, 11:09. District Court. Defendant's lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And the foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man is the person in this photo. True. Was it you in the boat? Yes. It was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he shot himself. You mean it was the suicide? That's the only explanation I could come up with. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? No. Sorry. So good. Ugh. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I? If I can't go any closer, I might as well not be here. I need you for moral support. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? You're here for moral support, Maya. I need all the moral I can get right now. Especially having to deal with, mid-karma. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Nah, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Hey! Phoenix stealing Edge versus Lance before K could ever! Really? Whoa, right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. You're the one who said it before me. I'm just stealing your line. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Hart take the stand? Hart, you're a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Yeah, it's okay, Lada. I don't like him either. Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard a bang coming up from the lake. When I looked out to the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And then there was another bang. There wasn't a near thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It's just like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on the lake. That man in the boat was the victim, must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence says so. I have very little doubt about the case. Very well, does the court find the defendant? Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. And you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Why else would I yell objection? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there's a contradiction in the facts of her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your I pray for your sake that this wasn't a waste of time. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find a contradiction, but really. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the case. To the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Why were you camping there anyways? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? Still sounds suspicious. Press further! Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you were looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. You said that already. I asked you to find contradiction, not leisure chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see two men? I just looked at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that you saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, right? Not meaningless babble. Come on, Karma, I think I hate you. That's okay, because we have to deal with his daughter soon. I'm trying to keep him from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal could be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I... Sustained! Yes, of course! Oh, great. Enough. I think we have all heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor! You kept your promise. You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I will penalize you for any other further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-oh. Nick, a lot of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But I can't say anything, though. If I can't say anything, what do I do? I believe we are covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me! Maya. Is something wrong? Did you need to use the facilities? No, I do not! Lot of heart! Your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you actually were looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. Sorry, but you were warned. Guards, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Objection! Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for valid claims. Judge, sustain by its objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have the right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am! If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything else in that. So I can't squander Miles' efforts either. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to allow brother ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to sign no penalty. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander my own efforts. Oh, it's been so long. Wait. Aren't I supposed to show the photo? Yeah, I am. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clear. Clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet she said it now. Now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that day? Of course. I said I could, and I mean I could. Then please testify to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. get right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as bricks. So, once I was finished up setting my camera, got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard the noise down the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Edgeworth. This one better be good. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hate the Yanks, these types never find a girl where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Your Honor, how could you be so mean to me? Nobody loves me. I love a meeting. Wait, hold on, let me play one out for him. Hold on, let me bust out my recorder and play it. Play one out for Phoenix. Yeah, I don't know why I played Amazing Grace there. It's the first thing I thought of that I could play that would be relevant. I'll learn something else for next year, okay? Don't worry about that, chat. I'll learn something better for the situation for next year. Oh, by the way, I'm totally gonna go back and clip that if no one else does. That is a clip that deserves to be moved. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera. Yeah. Got an automatic. The issue we're concerned about here is the Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Ha! Not letting her answer any of my questions. So I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Yeah. I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? Yes. If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know that, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes. This is a make or break at moment time. The camera's of utmost importance, Your Honor. It's perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. I may have went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I heard ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of meteor showers. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight there. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witnesses because of her challenged intellect. No, wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how it is that you saw Edgeworth. Don't worry, I'm going somewhere with this, Lala. No unnecessary comments, please. hug. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say that you clearly saw him. I did, Key. Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. Sounds pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von karmic directions I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, Objection! Shit. Not yet. You guys do remember, it's been a year since I replayed this. They aren't there, are they? Not at all. Mr. Right, please think over it. Right. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Says me. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You had to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake photographing shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to take a photo of? Grudy! Miss Hart, is this what you were trying to photograph? What's this? A newspaper article? Grudy. Oh, the setting of the Grudy's lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's say you prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Grudy. I don't have proof. Well, I don't have proof. Bah! Your answer to this is entertaining, Miss Ray, but enough is enough. I have enough of baseless claims to it. Made without evidence to support them. Well, alright. If that's how you want to play it, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about that? I should iron Stark if that's Marshy prosecutor putting me down. Or did he tell me so I'd make him get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time. What is this proof that... The proof is, Miss Hart, to your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, the photograph here was taken when a gunfire heard on the lake. And here's this article about Grudy. According to this article, Grudy has made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Grudy, weren't you? That's why you set the camera to respond to loud noises. Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Grudy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. How are you, Lois? That's mine? I just got lucky, man. So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Grudy. You got me. So what? Huh? That doesn't change what I thought, does it? Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she is so scrutiny said, so what? Changes nothing. Not true. whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gertie from this court? Please revise your testimony. Alright, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. I mentioned when the scuba got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I have to hide. When I heard the bang, I looked straight outside the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. When I saw the flash near one of the men's heads, I got heard a gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time and crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross to examine the witness. The witness testimony unchanged as from before. Whether she was a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There's no need to waste more time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Wrong Herman's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Haha, very funny. You understand this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we'll let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at the time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Then what manner of person are you? Not sure I'm high and falchion enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo, sell it to the press, that kind of business. Yeah, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a Yahoo just hanging in the sky. A Yahoo? You know, an unidentified flying object. You know, a Yahoo. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I could become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Said the guy who became a defense lawyer so that he could see a friend. And what has become of him? That's what kind of scoop I got if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gertie really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV. Not sure that appearing in the local news is rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on the Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real! Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every answer it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera was triggered was that night. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us what you thought about time why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if it worked out, I thought the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah! Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told him to keep quiet. What exactly sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounds like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. I was just watching the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she saw like Rudy was out there. Kinda doubt she was wasting any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. What's your hold, puppies? Pops, I'm getting there. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. If I remember right, I showed the photo with this one because this is only one photo. Lada's only given, and Lada says there was two. Okay, never mind. Whoops. Oh. No. I'm just being stupid at this point. I'm just making sure that if I fuck up once again. I feel so bad that I cannot remember this. Actually, I shouldn't feel so bad because literally I play so much Ace Attorney. I can't remember every single little cross-examination. Okay. looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. Agreed. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Oh, what? Y'all want to stop over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gertie. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gertie, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You would need them to search for Gertie, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mentioned it, did sort of take my binoculars. But, I mean, Gertie might be out there, you know? Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just thought, you know, you're a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got this photograph. You got proof. So we can't see who's shooting in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took a photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it would drop in a quality of might, but that she sees who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it will end me in prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, it did. Why hasn't that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it doesn't exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the first place. You old fool. Oh, she just felt it. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution rejects the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And it's a little good as done any of us. Objection! Well, to be fair, I know the objection, to be fair, already. It's that in the moment of the firing, that the gun was held in the left hand, but it was Edgeworth's right hand. But the fingerprints on the gun show Edgeworth's right hand. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lauderhart, and none too soon. That was a fragrant waste of my time. Mr. Rakarma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Oh, wait, no. Show off it. Wait! we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We have heard every opinion but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object! Your Honor, there is something decisively strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo strange? Oh, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. The hand. The hand that was... This is the left hand. Here, Your Honor. Oh. The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon are from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definite proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired that pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen here, there's no other people on that lake that night. Who would be the defendant could have shot the victim? Himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry. But suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's wound revealed the distance of which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot further from the meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Updated officer report! I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be a distance... Considering the shooter had to be defendant Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conjuncture. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. For today. Oh, we still have one thing left to do. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 2. Shoot, that was a close one. Hey. Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but... What happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who... The shooter was a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I didn't kill him. Just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Okay, come on, you can express feelings, Edgeworth. This is okay. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. But it'd kill you just to say how you really feel with us. Thanks, Edgeworth. It's okay. It's okay. We're really... Other than those bailiffs over there, it's only us. transcripts of Lala's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that said was the bank keeper. Yes, we will save our progress. And for that, we are ending day 1 of Turnabout Christmas. I hope you guys have all enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for some more investigating and more of the trial and more trial. And I don't know if I'm going to be in a collab yet. That will be kind of like last minute. That will be kind of like last minute stuff. So at this point, do I have anyone I can raise? It's more of a who's still alive. That I can no! Game internet wanted to go to Twitch, not Twitter. Or X, I should say. So again, we'll be back tomorrow for day 2 of Turnabout Christmas. And I hope you guys will all enjoy the night. Enjoy your night and have lots of fun. We're gonna read Union's Minecraft. So I hope you guys will